Okay, well, let's learn some of the Gemara Chanukah, which is interesting Gemaras with how practical it gets in halacha. Okay, so there's all Gemara over here, but the Gemara says over here, Amar Rava says like this. Pshitali, it's self-understood to me, Ner Beisiv and Ner Chanukah. Person has enough money either for Shabbos candles, Ner Beisiv means Shabbos candles because for Shalom Bayis, for peace in the home, or Chanukah candles. He doesn't have enough money for 2 candles. He only has enough money for 1 candle. Chanukah candle or Shabbos candle. So it's a given to me, Ner Beisei Adif. Shabbos candles come before Chanukah candles. Why? Mishum Shalom Beisei. Because Shalom Bayis is a very important thing. Peace in the home is a very important thing. So therefore it's self-understood that peace in the home comes even before Chanukah candles. Ner Beisei v'Kiddush Hayom. What happens if somebody has only enough money to buy candles or wine for Kiddush, cannot buy both? Which comes first? Ner Beisei Adif. Then again, the Shabbos candles come first again for the same reason. So therefore like this, we know Shabbos candles comes before Kiddush and before wine and before Shabbos candles. But now he says like this, Ner Be'boy Rava, Ner Chanukah v'Kiddush Hayom. I have enough money, Shabbos candles I have enough money either to buy Shabbos candles or wine. Which one should I buy? No. Yeah, I'm sorry, Chanukah, I have enough for Shabbos candles, right? I have enough for Shabbos candles. The question is, I have Chanukah candles or Kiddush. So which one is better? What's the question? Do we say Kiddush Hayom Adif to Tadir? Because it's a rule in halacha. If you have 2 mitzvahs, one more common, one less common, what do you do first? The more common mitzvah. Kiddush is weekly, Chanukah is yearly. So obviously, it makes more logic to do Kiddush over Chanukah candles. Or Dilma, Ner Chanukah Adif, maybe Chanukah candles are greater, Mishum Pesum Nisa, because it publicizes a miracle. So in other words, the question is like this. I have a choice to do Shabbos candles, Chanukah candles or Kiddush. So one way Kiddush comes first because it's more common. Or do we say Chanukah candles comes first because it publicizes a miracle? That was his shaila. Then the Gemara says, after he asked the question, he answered it. And this is the halacha, Ner Chanukah Adif Mishum Persumi Nisa. Chanukah comes first because of publication of miracle. So based on this, the order of the 3 things would be like this. First, Shabbos candles, Chanukah candles, and then wine for Kiddush. And other poskim write as if he has challah, so he can make Kiddush and challah. Okay, that's the... Based on this Gemara, Taisus, over here in the Gemara, makes a ruling about this coming Shabbos. You have Parshas Miketz. You have 3 Sefer Torahs, right? Then you have like the Miketz is Miketz. That's the Parsha of the week. Now you have though Chanukah and you have Rosh Chodesh. Which one do you do first? Which one do you do second? And what's the haftarah that you say for the thing? So Taisa says that Rashba holds, based on this Gemara, that when Rosh Chodesh Teves falls out in Shabbos, you should do the haftarah of Chanukah. Why? Mishum Persumi Nisa, because it publicizes the miracle, not the haftarah of Rosh Chodesh, Hashemayim Kisi. Normally when Shabbos falls out Rosh Chodesh, you don't do the haftarah of the regular week, you do Shabbos Rosh Chodesh. But here you have 2 things. You have either the haftarah of Chanukah or the haftarah of Shabbos Rosh Chodesh. So Taisa says, and this is the halacha, that you do the haftarah of Chanukah. Now Taisa asks a different question. Why in the Kriya, first we do Shabbos Miketz, and then we do Rosh Chodesh, and then we do Chanukah. So the question is, why do we do, if Chanukah is greater, that we do the haftarah of Chanukah, not the haftarah of Rosh Chodesh? So why when we read the Torah do we read Rosh Chodesh first and then Chanukah? So Taisa says, why? Because Kriyas of Torah is weekly. Rosh Chodesh is 12 times a year. Huh? It's monthly. So you have Miketz, that's now finished. So now you have Rosh Chodesh Chanukah. So which one do you do first? Rosh Chodesh Kriya, I'm saying. Rosh Chodesh or Chanukah. So Rosh Chodesh is 12 times a year. Chanukah is, we just got through saying that Persum in Nisa is greater than Rosh Chodesh. Therefore we read the Haftarah of Chanukah, not the Haftarah of Rosh Chodesh. Why in the Kriya is it first? So Taisa says, because here you could do both. You do the Kriya of Rosh Chodesh and you do the Inyan of Chanukah. You do both Kriyas HaTorah. The question is, which one's first? So then the rule applies, this is more common, less common. But when it comes to the Haftarah, you're only going to do one Haftarah. So it's either Rosh Chodesh or Chanukah. So which one do you do? So Taisa says you do Chanukah. What? Huh? And you have 4 Haftarahs this week, really. You have Miketz, you have Rosh Chodesh, you have Shabbos Chanukah, Shabbos Chanukah, you have Machar Chodesh. You do all 4. When you do Shtayim Mikra, you do all 4. There's a famous Sikha from the Rebbe with this Kviyas many years ago. I was present when it happened. And in Luch Kel Chabad, I'll tell you in a second, Luch Kel Chabad, it said to say the Haftarah, this is what we do now, and I'll tell you why what happened. Yeah. Okay, so here he says, what do you do? The Haftarah is Chanukah. Then you add the first and last pasuk of Rosh Chodesh, the first and last pasuk of Machar Chodesh. Okay? So 1 year, this is what it says in the Kol Chabad. 1 year, the Rebbe didn't do that. The Rebbe a whole different thing. So then, by the Fabrengen, because the Rabbonim in New York said to do it like the way the Rebbe did it during davening. So after davening, by the Fabrengen, the Rebbe opened the Fabrengen and said, for whatever reason, I was looking in the Luch Kel Chabad, and it said to do the Haftarah differently than the way I said it. And the Rebbe explained why halachically he said it the way he said it. But he said, but since the Kel Chabad is an accepted Luach in Eretz Yisrael, and this, it's based on Chabad Minhagim, you should do what it says in Luach Kel Chabad, not the way he did it. And since then, every time Shabbos Rosh Chodesh happened like Chanukah, the Rebbe did it like it says in Kel Chabad. So that was a story, what?
The thing that what you choose if you don't have enough money. If you only have money for challah or candle, which one would you buy?
According to the Rishonim, you do challah first, because you have to eat. And you can make Kiddush and challah and you have Suda Shabbos.
But you can't put a candle.
Right, but it's better than... What? What? If... No, the Rishonim right was not over here. You have to buy food. No, you eat. You eat in the dark and have shalom bayis. What? What? Look, Chabad says they do the Haftarah of Chanukah, first and last pasuk of Rosh Chodesh, and first and last pasuk of Machar Chodesh. What? No, but when you do Maver Sedra, it says you do all the Haftarahs that you would have said.
And the translation of the Haftarah is also, or is it okay just to read this for?
What translation?
You have to also read the Targum of the Haftarah also?
No.
The translation of it?
No.
Or you just read it in Hebrew one time is enough?
Yeah, Haftarah, yeah. Okay, what? What? For Miketz. One is for Chanukah. One is for Rosh Chodesh, and one is for Machar Chodesh. Sunday is also Rosh Chodesh.
Yeah, but that's Sunday reading.
No, when Rosh Chodesh is Sunday.
Right.
Okay? So what Haftarah do you read on the Shabbos before? You don't read the Parsha of the week. You read Machar Chodesh. So here you have Rosh Chodesh and Machar Chodesh, and Chanukah and Miketz. So you do, when you do Shnai Mikveh Echad Targum, not in Shul. You do at home, Shnai Mikveh Echad Targum, then you do all 4 Haftarahs.
But you wouldn't mention then, if you're doing Machar Shabbos, not Machar Rosh Chodesh, then it's not, you don't do the regular.
Yeah, but the fact is that this is still the Haftarah that should have been read, but we don't because it's pushed off. So when you do Shnai Mikveh Echad Targum, it says that's our minig. We do all the Haftarahs.
So basically, these weeks, the Haftarah will be longer than the Shnai Mikveh Echad.
No. Not Miketz. Miketz is 146 psukim. I don't think all those Haftarahs have 146. Okay. Then the Gemara says like this. Amar Rav Huna. Harago Bened, somebody is very meticulous in lighting candles. Okay? Zachal Haven Labanan Tamidei Chachamim. He has children that are scholars. Why? Because it says Ner Mitzvah v'Torah on. So if you're careful, Ner Mitzvah, your children will become scholars. Hazar b'mezuzah, whether meticulous in the mitzvah of mezuzah, Zeich l'dirna, will merit to have a beautiful home. Hazar b'tzitzis, whoever is meticulous in the mitzvah of tzitzis, will have talisna, will have beautiful garments. Hazar b'kiddush hayim, whoever is meticulous to make kiddush properly, he merits like barrelfuls of wine. In other words, like mida keneged mida, deed for deed. Okay,